Ace the Young Heavy. Y'all know what time it is. The sickness. My nigga Bodil. Some niggas want the money, the power, the respect. Fuck this shit. I want all three of them bitches. Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something foreign.
Sneaker news.
Salute YouTube.
Peace to the earths and gods, and go mob to the frat. Thanks for joining us again for another exciting episode of Ace Heavy Kicks, where we look at cool ass kicks for the common collector. Now there's people like yourself and people like me, your host, Ace the Young Heavy. Well, let's get it cracking this week, y'all, with sneaker news. As you can see, this is a special episode. This is my Maniére Air Jordan collection video, man. I got quite a few of them behind me. The ones, the twos, 12s, the 3s, the 4s, but I'm celebrating specifically the 3s this week because I grabbed those. Sneaker news this week, man, they bust down, had a robbery in the Memphis Nike employee store, man. They robbed them for about $200,000 in sneakers and sneaker goods. That's crazy, man. It's not the first time the Nike's gotten hit in Memphis recently. So last month they got hit for $400K and the freight cars, for the freight trains or freight trucks. And then in last year it was for like $800,000. They hit the freight yard for in Memphis specifically for Nike shoes. Now, what does this mean? How does this impact the buyer? Well, in terms of those DMPs, Defining Moment Pack, or Gratitudes as they call them, for the Air Jordan 11s, I saw a lot of those popping up right after Memphis got hit, right? So, and that was last month. So I'm thinking that shoe is probably going to be in shorter supply on the retail side. But on the bright side, if there's a silver lining, you'll be able to grab them on the resale side now if you want it, instead of having to wait till November, December for them. Also keeping it moving, Nike Sneakers Day, okay? Nike Sneakers Day was September 9th, 2023, and man, was it a huge disappointment for most people. Man, it was a bust, man. It was trash. And, you know, we only got a Nike Dunk out of them. We got the varsity red and white Dunk. Outside of that, each country got a different shoe. Most of them was Dunks. I believe China did get a Jordan 1 low or something like that. Some tan colored Jordan 1 low. It wasn't an OG though. So how do you feel about that? Were you disappointed the Sneakers Day was a bust this year? Leave us a comment down below. Because people were expecting to get the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. They was thinking some Travis Scott's was going to restock. People was thinking the Doritos was coming back out. But it didn't happen, man. So, you know, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't going for them. And even if I went for them, you know, your boy Ace the Young Heavy, I never hit. Never hit. Oh, none of the raffles, man. On none of the draws and none of that, unfortunately. Okay. Moving right along, we saw Jet Suit Racing. I was up late night again on the internet and saw some cool stuff. Jet Suit Racing. So these people are racing just like Iron Man and War Machine, right? From Marvel Comics. And I can't lie to y'all, man. If I had the opportunity to wear a jet suit, I probably would. Would you do it? Leave us a comment down below. But that looks like a lot of fun. There's also a guy that's on my Snapchat, Jay Laser video, and he's always doing the different characters and things from Marvel and DC, like replicating their powers and things. And so he was like years ago did the Iron Man suit and was able to propel himself in the air. So I think it's only appropriate that we're seeing a lot of the technology we saw in cartoons and comic books and things coming to life. I'm still waiting on that Jetsons car for every day, you know. Keeping it moving right along. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. I was shopping the other day, you know, for food for the week at the grocery store, and I seen the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. They've been taking over everywhere, bro. Everywhere. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch, creamy cinnamon spread. They got the sprinkles that you can put on your pancakes, on your cookies, whatever you want to put it on. You know, your hot dog paws. You know, whatever you would want to put it on, you could do that. And so I was in the store actually and saw ice cream. I saw bars, snack bars for breakfast. I saw oatmeal. I saw pancakes. It was an overwhelming amount of Cinnamon Toast Crunch branding I saw. I saw some of the other cereal brands that were snapping too. I saw Cocoa Pebbles, right? Had some oatmeal. That's pretty dope. And I also saw that they had a Cookie Crisp. had some oatmeal as well or whatever. So how y'all feel about that? Would you try Cinnamon Toast Crunch on anything other than Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Leave us a comment down below. My son Angelo loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and so I thought I'd try out some of the different things that they have. Last but not least, I want to encourage y'all to go ahead and stop by Top 3 Kicks, man. One of the hottest places you can go in the Midwest for your sneakers, for fashion, for footwear, baby. We got it all. We also purchase new and used too stuff. So you can trade with us, etc. Make sure you stop by. We're second floor, Yorktown Mall, for your fly kicks and accessories, baby. We appreciate you. I'm gonna end it off right there, y'all. Sneaker news for this week. All right, Ace Heavy Camp. So the word for the week this week is lethargy. That's right, lethargy. And so what is lethargy? It's a state of being slow, listless, low energy, sleepy, right? We don't want to be like that. When we out here, we want to be high energy, high impact, cost effective, baby. We want to make it happen. Each one of them punches need to hit hard. So when you're out here, make sure that you're doing your best to not be in a state of lethargy.
Sneakers for retail.
Sneakers for retail this week. We got 2 hot shoes on the Adidas website that you guys can check out and get right now for retail price. So the first is the Formula 84 High. It's $117 right now. It comes in a victory blue and a team orange. I kind of like that shoe. It's got a real 1980s type of feel to it. Also, we have the NMDS1. That's $88. And it's coming in a gray and silver metallic. That shoe reminds me of kind of like an off-white, and it kind of looks like a Yeezy a little bit too. It looks very comfortable, but that's a shoe that I'm considering maybe grabbing just to have something to kick around in the wintertime, when I wear stuff that I don't care about getting dirty. If either one of those is a shoe that you guys would check out, leave us a comment down below. With that being said, that's what we have for Sneakers for Retail.
Upcoming sneaker releases.
All right, Ace Heavy Camp. So for upcoming sneaker releases, we got quite a few hot kicks coming out very soon. If you consider March soon. So first off, we have the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined. That's set to release in March of 2024 at the price point of $225. A lot of people are going to go after that, and it's also my favorite silhouette and one of my favorite shoes of all time. Expected to maybe have like an aged aesthetic, maybe sail where they would be white, maybe some I don't know, tearing or something like that. Also, we have coming out the Air Jordan 5 Maniére. It looks like we're looking at a November 22nd release for that, and $225 is the price point as well for that one. The thing that's going to be atypical about that, and I think we definitely should talk about it because this is the Maniére collection episode, is the fact that those are not going to follow the same color pattern that we've seen with the other Air Jordans. So we got the Nike SB Dunk Powerpuff Girls coming out as well. So that's coming out hopefully in 3 colorways, but 2 have been confirmed and have been in hand. We have pictures and video of. So we got Blossoms colorway, which is in the pink and black, and we also have the Powerpuff Girl in blue. Hopefully we'll get that Buttercup as well, but no pictures of that yet. With that being said, that's what we have this week for upcoming sneaker releases.
Sneaker pickups.
Time to get into it. Our sneaker pickup for the week is the Air Jordan 3 Maniére. I like this shoe. It's a dope shoe. I did say I was not going to purchase it. I finally went ahead on and bit the bullet, because how could you not get the only shoe you don't have in a collection, and you say that you like a particular designer or creator rather? How could you not fully support them, right? So I like this particular shoe. Obviously, it's got like the hits of like a purplish maroon or whatever on the side. It's OG in that it's got the Nike Air in the back. And this particular pair was worn. It's not brand new. It's pre-owned. I got it from Urban Jungle. So shout out to Urban Jungle. They gave me a great deal on these. I'll show you guys a little bit of the pickup vlog in a moment. But let's look at these in the B-roll. This is dope. I like this particular shoe. So the value has went down on these, but does it really matter though? If you like something, you like it. I think it's grown on me. Initially, I did not care for this particular shoe, but I like it a lot more now. So where does it rank for me in terms of all the Maniére releases? Well, I would have to say for me, my favorite so far, even though I love 4s the most, would probably be the Air Jordan 1. Second would be the 4s for me. Third would be the 2s, then the 12s, and then the 5s. The 3s, excuse me, Air Jordan 3s. So this would rank, how many was it? There's 5 total, right? So this would be 5th for me. Now, it is a particular shoe that I don't have in the collection, but it's a duplicate of the 12. There's a white version of that shoe. And I don't particularly care for that. Plus, that shoe bleeds. The purplish and maroonish color bleeds onto the shoe itself, and it'll bleed on your clothes. Let's take a look at the boxes too before we get out of here. So the particular box on here is like a Air Jordan 3 Jordan box, right? But it's got the Maniére sleeve on it, and this is the same sleeve that you see on all the other Air Jordan Maniérés, except for the 12s. The 12s have a different sleeve. The 12s have a black sleeve, as you can see. So that's different. What do you think about that? Am I capped for doing that after saying all the time I wasn't going to buy the Air Jordan 3 Maniére, and then I broke down and got it, even though it was for a great price? Leave us a comment down below. I think I go with the flow, and if I had found it for a good price and I wanted to complete the collection, why not? With that being said, that's what we have for sneaker pickups. So you see we got the tags here. Hey, much respect to Freddie. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate our morning call this morning. We got to do those morning chats way more often. I got my tag. I got my accent laces. And we also got our kicks, man. Don't look too bad on the bottom. When we look at star loss or whatever, we're talking about maybe less than 20%, 15 to 20% star loss on the back. On the toe, obviously this person didn't drag their toes. They're heel walkers. So these can be cleaned up and can be getting to at least an 8, 8.5. 7? You said 7? I said 8. I think I can get it to 8. I say 8. He say 7?
Right now,
he said we can get it to a 7.
7.
I said I can get him to an 8, 8.5. What do y'all think, man? Leave a comment down below and let us know.
I'm at a 7.5 right now.
Well, we definitely picked up these young almonds today, and we were able to also pick up some chrome, right?
Matty boy.
Hot chrome, man. Matty boy, y'all already know. Anyway, as always, I appreciate my brothers at Urban Jungle. They always look out, peace, elevate, and join us for the next journey, y'all.
Damn, what's this noise in the background?
Runway Fashion.
Alright, it's Heavy Kim. So for Runway Fashion this week, there's one thing in particular that your boy Ace the Young Heavy wouldn't mind having, and that would be a Louis Vuitton Christopher backpack. Now, I don't have one of those. They come in a lot of different colors, a lot of different styles. In fact, whomever is at the house of Louis Vuitton at the time doing design, they only put their touch on it, from Steven Sprouse to, of course, Pharrell. Anybody who has had an opportunity to be in the design house has done some wonderful things with that particular bag. And I do have, of course, some Louis Vuitton book bags and other stuff. I mean, I have this bag, which is nice. I can't remember the name of it, but I like this one in particular. I have a few pieces. I mean, I have like the pack. But in terms of like a Christopher, that's like they're more expensive stuff, so like it's nothing about like a fanny or whatever. That's gonna cost me about 15, 16, or the book bag I have maybe about 2,600. But for a Christopher, that's gonna cost you almost $4,000, man. $4,000. That's insane to pay for a book bag. But I have this thing with Louis Vuitton. I try not to buy it on the secondary or third market. I want to get it from Louis Vuitton, because you get the nice boxes and the dust bags and stuff. But I don't have any Christopher book bags, but I do have a Christopher fanny around somewhere. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I've been using this for like my everyday to put my keys and my phone and stuff in. But this is like the king of the fannies. So, anything with the Christopher name on it from Louis Vuitton is going to cost you a little bit more. And it's going to be like larger, and it's going to be luxury. How do you feel about Louis Vuitton, the house of Louis Vuitton in general, the design direction, new direction with for real, and in particular right now, the Christopher line of bags and fannies and other accessories? Leave us a comment down below. I love it. Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite designers, and of course they're incredibly expensive, so I try to limit my how often I even go in that store because they addictive, and it's a bad addiction. With that being said, that's what we got this week for Runway Fashion.
Throwback Thoughts.
All right, y'all. So for Throwback Thoughts this week, it's not necessarily shoe related. I mean, I might tie it to shoes, but I wanted to ask y'all, what superhero, in your opinion, has the dopest powers, the coolest powers? What superhero would that be? For me, it'll be very difficult for me to say what superhero I think has the coolest powers. I would probably break it down by like genres. So like DC, in DC Comics, I would probably say the coolest superhero would probably be Superman, right? And I got the Superman tattoo. I love Superman. On the Marvel side of life, it'd probably be Wolverine. If there's anybody powers I had to have, because he's got the claws, of course, the ching, that would be cool as hell if I could actually do that in real life, actually have the claws, and plus, he's invulnerable. He's got the mutant healing factor. He's almost immortal. He can superheat his claws with energy, and he can do a lot of stuff, man. Logan is the man. For me, and then I would say anime too. I had to pick something. And anime is obvious. I would pick Goku from Dragon Ball Z, because when he does that man, that's too dope when you do that. I love that shit. Man. It's amazing. It's amazing. But those would be my three. I couldn't just pick one. Of course, on the shoe side, though, Goku actually has Adidas Goku DBZ ZX500. Now, Air Jordan 4 Dorenbecker does feature the Superman S on the Nike shoe. So we do have a legit, decent Superman shoe out there. We said the Goku shoe. And of course, Wolverine, we covered that like 2 or 3 episodes ago, that Asics Gel Light 3 Wolverine. So with the Wolverine claws and effects and everything. But yes, if I had to pick, those would be my three. What would be, if you could have anybody's powers, superhero, what would they be? Leave us a comment down below and let us know. But I told you what my thoughts are. And if I had to just pick one, it'd probably be Goku. Over Superman, over Wolverine, everything. It'd probably be Goku.
Dope Toys.
Alright, it's Heavy Camp. So for Dope Toys this week, I want to talk about the new PlayStation Portal remote player. So that's coming out very soon, right before Christmas time in November, and it's going for $199. Now, some people may say, well, why would I spend $200 for this? Let me tell you everything it does. First of all, it's a remote play device, so you can basically play your PlayStation 5 and all your games in the bed, in the bathroom, outside, but it has to be connected to your Wi-Fi connection. So as strong as your signal is, that's as far as you'll be able to go in terms of being able to play your PS5 on the go. So you can't just like go anywhere with it with like the Switch or something. But if you want to play in the bed or other areas in the house and not be tethered to your television, then you'll be able to play your PlayStation 5 anywhere within your house or around the house area. It's got an 8-inch screen. It's 1080p, and it's moving at 600 frames per second. And as we said before, it connects to your Wi-Fi, so it doesn't have its own like 4G, 5G connection. Is that something you guys are excited about or might grab? Leave us a comment down below. I think I'm definitely gonna grab one. I've been getting into my PS5 a lot more lately, and I would love to play some Call of Duty, like, you know, not be in front of the television and can still play it. So that sounds pretty cool to me. But I will be grabbing one. Let us know if you will be as well. With that being said, this is what we have for Dope Tours.
Rare shoes.
So for rare shoes this week, Ace Heavy Camp, we got a cool one. The Air Jordan 1 High PE Milad Mesriani. Okay, they were released in November of 2018. And this particular shoe has a metallic blue, black, and reflective white colorway. But what's really cool about it, other than the metallic blue, which I really like, is the sword that's embedded on the heel, pressed into the leather part of the shoe on this Air Jordan 1 High. Now, it has two huge gold hang tags. One is of the Jumpman of Jordan, and the other one is of the sword that is, you know, embedded on the heel. So who is Milad Mesriani? Well, this particular person had a bout with cancer, and he's one of the few people who actually beat it, and he won his fight. So that sword is symbolic of his fight, his struggle, that he actually won. The monetary value of this particular shoe is unknown, but it is ranked up there as one of the 10 most rarest shoes that you could possibly grab. It's a one of one. So only one pair of these exists, and they were given specifically to this gentleman to commemorate, again, his victory in the battle with cancer. And the Make-A-Wish Foundation was the group that worked with Jordan Brand and with some of the design teams at Nike to bring this to fruition. And so I think this is incredible. Although I know it's a shoe that I may never personally own, it's dope to talk about it and also to celebrate those individuals that have struggled with cancer, those who have had the victory and those that have unfortunately succumbed. With that being said, that's what we have for Rare Shoes. All right, it's Heavy Camp. I appreciate y'all jamming with us this week. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff, comment. Check us out on all of our different social medias, all right? We definitely were trying to grow, trying to get bigger, and it can only happen if y'all support us, man. And that's the only reason why we're here anyway, is to give you dope content, talk about things that you like and that I like as well. So for my final words for this week, I would say be ready for success. And what does that mean? Well, proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. Make sure that you begin with the end in mind, which I've said several times before, but also, you know, see yourself in this place of success and get ready for it. You can't say, well, I want to be a doctor, but, you know, you never studied for the MCATs, or you never took your prerequisites to get into medical school, or you never went to undergrad, or you don't have a high school diploma. You can acquire all these things at any point in life, but at the same time, you got to know where you want to go and start to plan. You know, chance favors the prepared mind. So we can all get lucky at times, man, but you got to be prepared for that chance to win. With that being said, do something good for somebody this week. Do something great, in fact, because when one win, baby, we all win. And most importantly, if you can't see it before you see it, you will never see it. Peace. Elevate.
Chill. Ace the Young Heavy. Y'all know what time it is. The sickness. My nigga Bodil. Some niggas want the money, the power, the respect. Fuck this shit. I want all 3 of them bitches. Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something foreign. Fuck a Chevy. Money everywhere. Money everywhere. Money everywhere. So
Tell them again. Number 1. That's right.
Bitch, I'm fly, check my altitude.